Hey guys, it's funny how in this light I have so many freckles. Can you draw a dot to dot and see what animal you come up with? That's what I used to say to my mom when I saw all her freckles. It's cool actually, this perspective. So light here is a lot of freckles and here is less freckles. Perspective. So one of the things that we have to choose thoughts that celebrate life. So we have to choose thoughts like, I'm so grateful to see the sunshine today. I'm so grateful for this breath today. I'm so grateful that I can move. I'm so grateful, although I may be tired, that I have a roof over my head and I can see my daughter smile. I'm so grateful that I can feed myself. I'm so grateful. Gratitude helps us also in regards to scientifically changing the dopamine levels in our body, in the sense that the dopamine becomes more available so we can have a more feel good in a subjective point of view when we start to focus on things that we love instead of hate. And just like with exercise we get the feel good effect when we do exercise that brings us more joy than not, and when we have a positive thought pattern attached to it. And this is the same with our life. It's very important to focus on those things with gratitude. I also want to note that we all suffer, so for some person we will see they'll have something we don't, but somewhere else they will suffer. I haven't seen my mum and dad for 2.5 years, and my brother, and they had some huge birthdays, 70s and 40, and I miss them like crazy. And I have this heartache that I wonder if I will get to see them, with age pending and all those things. But at the same time, then I have this blessing of the ability to be here and speak to you guys, to pay my bills, to have a healthy daughter. Whereas my friend has a daughter suffering from cancer and she is at home with her family. There is always problems counter and things we want from others and things we don't. The same as someone might have a lot of followings on social media, but then those followings on social media, behind that smile, behind that great body, behind that so-called success of finance gain, is a person that is longing for a partner or longing to feel loved in themselves, and they don't. And then there's a person that doesn't have any following and struggles to pay the bills, but they feel well in themselves, but they long to have more finances, to do more things, to go traveling. We all suffer. But the thing that we have, and the superpower that we need to remind ourselves of, that changes this world, changes us, helps us to feel better, helps us to see this society in a positive light, even though the world is very fractured right now, there's still so much beauty, is the ability to focus on what we have and to realize love is our nature. I have a friend that came out of the war and she's happy to sleep on the floor because she's happy for this breath. And we are complaining that we have a house. Love is our nature. And our thoughts are a key gift that we have the ability to choose. Our emotions sometimes lie. Our thoughts sometimes lie. But we have to stop being the hunters of all the things that we don't have and start being the hunters of our internal world and all the things we can do with whom we are, and change that. Change our lives one thought at a time. Nothing will change physically or tangibly as the commercial world wants us to have, but everything will change because we feel better. So today, take some time, look outside, be grateful for the things you can see, for someone can't see them because they're blind. Be grateful for the piece of food that you're eating, for somewhere in the world someone doesn't have any. Be grateful for the roof over your head, because there's a lot of people losing that roof over their head right now. Be grateful for the body that you have. Be grateful and watch how your world changes.